and I'll just send you the link
Okay.
and you can do the things. And so we'll both have the link. It'll disappear in 5 days on my account, so download it right away.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Welcome everybody to the Magical Content Membership demo. And I'm here with Rebecca, the amazing creator and artist who started the membership. And I'm so excited to have her here. And yeah, Rebecca is an amazing artist that I found through Facebook who does AI art. And she's also a photographer. And her art just caught my eye. And I thought it was so unique. And AI art is really starting to come alive. And I believe in supporting artists always. So I'm just really excited to include this for you all. And I think that it could be an incredible investment for your business to collaborate with an artist and receive some awesome content that you can't find anywhere else. So welcome. Yay.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I love that. I appreciate you.
Yes.
So let's see, I'll just take a minute to introduce myself and then we'll jump right into a screen share and I'll show you around. And we will make a little art together, some AI art. So we'll have a good time.
Awesome.
So I'm Rebecca. I have been a professional photographer for about 30 years. And I stumbled across AI a few months ago. A friend of mine on my Facebook feed was making just this amazing art. And I was like, what the heck is happening here? And I just jumped in to figure it all out. And it was just like the spark of creativity I needed at that time. And I haven't looked back. I don't think I've picked up my camera once in the last 3 months.
Wow.
AI art, which is it's fascinating. It's really cool. So, and I just want to mention that I used AI to make the backdrops that we have right now.
Yes.
I know, it's so much fun. I'm actually putting together a whole series of Zoom backdrops for the membership. So I believe these will both be in it, or well, yours will be in it. This one might stay mine, but I have some other rainbows that I'm going to put in. This is
so
one of
exciting.
my favorite rainbows.
Yes.
I know I have a thing for rainbows. I'm like living out my childhood girly fantasies. Like I'm creating lots of like rainbows and, pink cotton candy wonderlands and stuff.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
I know. We'll use that as your prompt.
Yeah, yes. That's perfect. So I just have a question too, that you just mentioned that. Do you find this art to be healing in a way for you?
Oh yeah.
Process?
I mean, it's why I started the content membership like from an unconscious place. Like I found like I first I was making all the art and I had all these pieces of like, you'll see when we do it today, like to get to the place I want to get, like the end result, AI generates a lot of images on that journey and they're beautiful images, but they're not like where I want to be. But I got where I wanted to be. And then I had all these images. I was like, what am I gonna do with them? Like, I can't throw them away. They're stunning. And so that's where I got the idea for the content membership. So I could share like share the love, and people, my members who are posting are then sharing the love, like the inspiration is going out into the world. And I forgot my train of thought, but total AI is great for ADD. I just go everywhere.
Prompt.
Yeah. Next. Definitely it's like a blessing and a curse to shiny object syndrome because it's insane. Okay, focus. So what I found then was I started posting the art I was making and I started writing about the art, like really vulnerable things, ways I never communicated on social before. so I started noticing that I was doing the things that I was hoping my members would do. So then I started writing about that. I mean, it just,
Yeah.
the art, and I've heard this, like I'm in different AI groups and I like pay attention to what people are using it. And there's a lot of people using it for art therapy.
Mm.
It's very, um, it's a fascinating process. So I use it in a kind of intuitive, um, painterly, spontaneous way, where some people like really get into the art of prompt craft and they really spend a lot of time like finessing the prompt to get very specific results. I'm more of a, I mean, the way I shoot is also very spontaneous and unplanned and, you know, kind of just following the sparks of
Yeah,
inspiration. So, you know, I use AI in the same way that I use a camera.
I love that.
You know, I use my iPhone in the same way that I use my Holga camera, in the same way that I use my Canon. Like I'm always, I like to test the limits of a tool. I like to see how far I can take it. I like to see what I can do that's different. So I'm having
Mm.
the same kind of experience. And for me as a photographer and digital artist, AI is, it feels like a natural evolution for me. Like when I was making my photo impressionism the last few years, I was working with different painterly layers in photo apps, you know, and layering and layering and
Yeah.
layering and blending. So it wasn't even, I mean, I would start with my own blurry composition, um, and then add all these different layers that I bought. Like I, you know, I bought paint layers and stuff like that. So in a way, AI is just an evolution. Like I'm still working with elements from a digital realm versus if I were a physical painter, it would be a very big jump, you know, like a very, and I know, you know, some traditional artists are like not into this at all, which is totally fine. I mean, but I also know several painters actually who are using it for inspiration. And I have one painter in my membership who joined specifically for inspiration for her paintings.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. And I love hearing about artists' processes too. So
Mm,
now that you explain that to me about your photography, this makes so much sense why you would go into it. It's just, like you
yeah,
said, it's naturally like an
yeah,
evolution from that. And
yeah,
yeah, that's really fascinating. So cool. I'm excited to see how it works because
yeah,
I've seen other programs out there, not the same one that you are using.
yeah,
Um, and some of them are like really horrible.
yeah,
But
yeah,
this one produces such
yeah,
beautiful work that like every time I look at it, I'm seriously like mesmerized. Just
yeah,
the colors and the textures and the movement of them too is
yeah.
just gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very soulful. They created Midjourney
Yeah.
to be like this. I mean, the creator is pretty amazing, I think, in what he made for us. So, and he's very open. He has a lot of open talks. Like we come on, listen to him talk all the time, and it's the whole platform's open source, and people can share ideas, prompts, all the things. And you know what's really cool? With my photo impressionism, I would go out and shoot with my iPhone with a filter that creates blur.
Mhm.
So I would get these really blurry compositions that would just start as kind of my shapes and my colors, and then I put the paint layers. Well, I found a way to use Midjourney, that's the AI, to create the same really blurry beginning.
Ooh.
You'll have to see if I don't know, they're somewhere on my computer. So I was like, I can almost, I mean, I'm not capturing the composition with my eye directly, like with the camera, but I am telling it what to render and making choices of the renders of those shapes and colors that I want to start with. And then I can also make my own paint textures in Midjourney and make my own grunge textures and make my own scratch textures. And So it's like I can also create my own photo impressionism without a camera, my AI impressionism.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
I know. There's so many things. I mean, I'm right now focused mainly on the membership, the art for the membership, but every once in a while I give myself time for me and I start playing with that.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love this so much. Okay,
Okay.
so
You want to see?
I do.
Okay. So if you join the membership, this is what happens. This is the membership gallery. And there's just some, usage terms and stuff. But the membership right now is $29 a month, and Olivia has the join link for anyone who wants to sign up. And there's several like all these are different albums inside the gallery, and they're also listed up here. So I'm going to scroll, and Olivia, whatever you want to click on, you let me know, and we'll look inside one of these.
Ooh,
I know.
that Cosmos one is catching my eye.
It's very cool. We're just going to go there.
Whoa. Okay.
I know.
Good choice. Good choice.
I know. So when you're in the membership, you can literally download like right from there, or you can make it a little bigger and scroll through. I mean, look at that creature. I just love it.
That's incredible.
I know.
These ones in particular, I mean, I don't know what the prompts were, but they remind me of like aliens or something. This is how I picture aliens.
Yeah. Okay.
And just like other beings, outside of us. They're more like energy based and light based. Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember the prompt, so I have no idea. But for me, I go with very simple prompts. Like I don't have a lot of description. Oh my God, look at that one.
Whoa. Yes.
Some of these
are incredible.
I know. Yeah. So I'd have to go back and look.
And I love that you've included ones that are like, they look like they were probably like within the same prompt, but like they're just slightly different.
Yeah, like I think like these were within the same, day, like session, even these, I think, and then all these were like the whole session. But you'll see in a minute, like there's a lot of re-rolling and variations and choosing and things you can do. But yeah, this was all from one session that I just went down a rabbit hole, which is wonderful and overwhelming. I'm still learning how to manage myself. Like I have so much art right now that I have to organize and put in the membership. That's my first thing. I'm gonna hire a graphics VA to organize me because I'm so behind in getting artwork up. Anything else interest you to look at?
Let's see. There was the one I think at the top that was wings.
Oh yeah, the wings is a good one.
Yeah. I think this was maybe it was that first one. I can't remember. I shared one of them to my Facebook page because I just saw it and I was like, whoa, okay, yes.
Yeah.
This is what convinced me
of
AI art, because I was like hesitant about it and was like, how does this work? Is this actually art because something else is generating it? But like actually you are the generator by putting in the prompts.
Yeah. I mean, it's a collaboration. It really is. And this is a good example. Like you can render, like this is really soft. This is one of the styles, like kind of painterly. And then there's one that's like more highly detailed.
Yeah.
And sometimes I put both in because they're different enough and people resonate, with them. I really like this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Magical forests.
I know. Oh, let me pull up the magical forest one. I haven't looked in that one for a while. It's one of my favorites.
Wow.
Oh, that's another Zoom backdrop. I got to put together my Zoom backdrop folder. See, I'm really behind.
Yeah, that would be a great one. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the thing that's really inspiring about this, I find, especially for the businesses like
Yeah,
coaches and things where their offerings are really an experience that needs to be felt. I found that that's a common challenge for people in those industries is to like figure out ways to describe that to people so they really understand. And this is an amazing way to do that, is because art really is about making that intangible tangible in some type of way.
yeah,
So these are just really incredible in evoking those feelings and those emotions that sometimes are harder to put into words, you know?
yeah.
So yeah.
This is, yeah, I agree. And that's why I put up, this is my pleasure portal.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, Midjourney AI is PG rated, so it's a little challenging. They ban a lot of words.
Uh,
They're trying to stay safe from porn and gore. So the realm of sexuality that I like to work is hard to get imagery, but I
yeah.
love these. Um,
Yeah, these
there's
are beautiful.
also the tantra, you know, because I have a feeling you work with some of the female. Where's my tantra? Oh, here it is. It's up here. The feminine, you know, the female empowerment, this
Yeah,
sexuality healers. This is
absolutely.
as close as I've gotten to some of the more racier.
I love the forms in these.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're still abstract enough. And I haven't, you know, knock on wood, gotten flagged. Okay, this was my lingam.
Yeah, I mean, I
Prompt.
got it right away. I was
Yeah,
like,
that was my lingam prompt. I think this might have been, then these were like the yoni prompts. I don't know.
mm,
I still like I could still use those words. I mean, knock on wood, they haven't banned them, you know, so
yeah,
this one should go in the pleasure portal, I think.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. There's also I have some sacred union somewhere. Um, just more, you know,
Ooh, these are different.
yeah.
Some like watercolor kind of
Yeah. You
lines.
can put in styles. You can say, you know, you can put in styles of famous artists or styles of painting or styles of camera. You could do like every camera term, you know, like depth of field, macro, point of view, like all kinds of things.
Whoa. I love that one with like the two people kind of like standing across and there's the
Oh,
gap
this
in
one.
between. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
That was one of the first ones I think I ever made in like on that first day.
Really?
Mhm.
I love that.
If you don't give it a color scheme or something really like specific, it kind of these like blue, reds, and golds, like this is kind of what comes up if you don't give it a direction. So I'm trying to be more intentional with giving it a color direction because a lot of my work has this warm color scheme, which I mean is nice. It's just, I like variety.
Right.
This is my
Yeah.
she gallery where I just put all my female
Ooh,
things. Um,
so beautiful.
yeah.
Painterly styles are just gorgeous. And I think that that's what definitely sets Midjourney apart from the other ones. I don't know if you've used any of the other AI ones, but those ones are like, I don't know, a lot of them just sort of like combine weird stock images.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah. I mean, you can do that now on Midjourney, but I stick with the
Yeah.
painterly, the more abstract and I mean that's just my style.
I
So
love those pink ones.
I know, aren't they great?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't get her with a face. Look, she just has flowers for her face. Midjourney is really challenged by hands and faces. It's funny. I mean, look at her hands
It's
here.
really funny.
Yeah.
It's
But
really cool though.
I know I like some of them are really weird and I just trash them, but you know, some of them are just fun and it goes with the abstraction of my style. And so I'm down with that. But there are other people who want realism and they work really hard to with their prompts and they do a lot of like image combining in Photoshop, like you know,
Okay.
a lot
Yeah.
of different mid-journey, you know, they'll like my associate artist, Christy, who does the tarot cards for the members, she'll like each element of the tarot she'll work on for in a mid-journey image, and then she'll put them all together in Photoshop. So a lot of people work that way.
Yeah.
Let's go into mid-journey and let's do some prompts. So this is your own little room I made in my channel. We're in Discord.
Yay.
And this is how it works. Let's do, what was the, do you want to do the little girl cotton candy world, or do you have something else? Like give me a, so you can for a prompt put in affirmation, random words, poetry, music, lyrics. I mean, like any combination of words. Now over time you learn how to not like, you learn how to change the prompts, how to control them, how the AI renders your words. You know, there's a lot of like practice and
Yeah.
but let's start with something.
Okay. Let's start from a poem that I wrote
Okay.
called Where the Mountains Meet the Sea. So maybe we can start with that.
Okay, give me another one while it's rendering, or some other words or something.
Misty waterfalls.
Oh my God, I can't spell. How do I spell?
MIST. Yeah, there you go. Like, wait. How do we spell?
I misspell a lot of things and it still picks it up. So, okay,
Yeah.
so here it is rendering at 43%. And this is how it works. It brings up like 4 little proofs, and I'll show you in a minute what we do. But tell me, what do you want to do with the misty waterfalls? Do you want them in somewhere like a forest or an office, or who knows? Do you want them a certain color or a time of year or a feeling?
I'm trying to think. So like the poem is actually where the mountains meet where the mountains meet the sea, nestled between misty falls. So maybe nestled, yeah. I'm trying to think like what else. Maybe autumn.
Give me a mood.
A what?
A mood.
A mood.
An emotion, a feeling.
Intimate. Will that work?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if it's banned or not. It might be banned.
Okay, we'll
Oh,
see.
it's not. Okay. Like sensual's banned.
Oh.
Horrible. I misspell it and then it works.
Oh, okay.
And so like, I think all that tantra was like sensual tantra or something and misspelled sensual. Okay, so now what happens are these are the 4 renders. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it helps if you tell me what number you like. And we're gonna up-res the ones you're drawn to and see all the details. These are just kind of soft. And I'll show you the difference. So I'm into number 3. Which ones are you into?
I like 4.
Okay, so we're gonna upsize 3 and 4. Now you can also, V is for variation. So if we really like this but wanted to see more variation, we could click on the V. And this is reroll, where you can just do it all over again.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't that into it, so do it again, which I just told it to do. And now it's rendering at 31%. This one, and you can already see the detail coming in that you don't see.
Ah, okay.
I think that's number 3, right? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, and here's 4 that came from our misty autumn waterfalls. You want to see any of these?
I like, I feel like I like 4 again.
Okay, let's try that one. And then we can change the prompt. We can re-roll the prompt. We can, find one of these we really like and create variations. We could change the variations. Okay, here's one that's finished.
Oh,
Mhm.
it almost looks like there's like water in the sky. I love that.
Yeah. And you could like, I add a lot of times I add the words magical or glow or twinkle lights, as you can see behind me. Uh, you can put volumetric lighting is pretty cool, because that's the God lighting.
Oh, can we add that?
Uh-huh.
So, okay, so this is how you kind of combine different things. Is that what happens when you put in? Because I saw that you put in where the mountains meet the sea again.
Yeah, so I
And then,
want to do the same. I like so I'm wanting to do some more mountains and sea, but then I put in comma volumetric lighting.
okay,
So it's gonna give me something different. Like it's not like Photoshop where you can just go in and change the color of the mountain and it's the same image. Like every time it's something different.
gotcha.
But I wanted to make this more like this is cool, but I wanted it a little more magical and emotive.
Yeah.
I thought, volumetric lighting. Now I can also do
Ooh,
um let's try. I'm going to do magical.
yeah.
And then I'm also going to go in and go into my favorite pastel and just
Oh,
change the whole fucker and see what happens. Which
oh,
one of these do you want to see kind of detailed and happening?
hmm. I like 3.
Yeah, me too. And let's see. So here, and so this is where the ADD overwhelm. Let's go back to this train of thought.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, that one came in.
It's horrible. I mean, it's wonderful. So this is, okay, so I'm going to give you some examples. So this is pretty cool. It's not super amazing to me yet.
Yeah.
You can do a couple of things now. You can make variations, and they have this new thing where you can remix the prompt and add like more words if you want to, and it will remix that image. You can light up scale, which is a little less detail. So for
Okay.
this, there was a lot of weird
Little
detail-y
things.
things. Sometimes trees come in the sky, it gets confused.
Yeah.
So beta upscale is even less. It makes it look a little bit more like the proof. And remaster is also a newer thing. It makes it look, I think, more realistic. So I'm hitting all three so you can kind of see, because I know you want to learn this for yourself too.
Yeah.
Here's one of the ones that came up that I don't know, I'm not as in love with. How about you?
Yeah, it's not magical enough.
No. So let's move. I don't think we looked at these. Anything here?
Oh, interesting. The colors. Hmm. I do like 3. I'm curious, like, so I noticed that like some of those they have almost like a vignette around them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just so
Like the way
AI,
that yeah.
it learns from images, like millions of images all over the internet. So sometimes that shows up. Sometimes signatures show up.
Oh.
I've seen some people who are looking for making really realistic things have the Shutterstock watermark show up.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, which is, why I believe there's a lot of discussion around copyright and new laws. You know,
Yeah.
oh, look at the
Oh,
pastel.
yeah. Like the colors. Yes.
All right, which ones?
Hmm. I like 1 and
Hmm. What'd you say, 1 and 3?
3. Yeah.
Okay, and I like 4. Now, this I put pastel at the end, but check this out. I'm curious.
Mm.
I mean, come on.
Yes.
Why not? Okay, here's one. Again, not quite. This one
Hmm.
would probably do the softer. It's weird, too much.
Yeah, there's too many like things happening.
Yeah, this one is 68%. Now, sometimes I love it and it's like 50%. This is 77. And there's a prompt you can put at the end, stop 50. So it'll stop rendering at 50%. And that's what I actually use a lot for my blurry photo impressionism.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Um,
I do like the softer look.
okay. So what if we do, so there's a lot of ways to get that. The beta upscale is a big piece of it. Oh, this one's quite cool. This one is finished and it's got a lot of,
Mm,
oh, that one's a little bit nice.
I like that.
It's not all the way, so I'm gonna do some variations and see what else happens.
It reminds me of like, so I don't often use actual filters on my lenses. Like I'll take random objects like plastic to
Yeah.
get effects like that.
Yeah,
That's what it kind of reminded me of, like the edges are a bit blurry and yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool.
you can type in Holga in the style of Holga camera lens. They take intentional camera movement now. That's one that's really cool.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
This is so
Um,
cool.
Here's another, oh, this one's nice.
Yes, I love the incorporation of the pink in this.
Yeah,
It adds a little bit more, something a little different. Oh,
this is, oh, this was a remix. This was a remix we did. What do you think? Number one and what else?
number one and I think four are my favorites, one and four.
That's what I was thinking. We have a similar aesthetic. No wonder we get along.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the
Rainbows. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, he needs to add the rainbow in there.
Okay, which one? I think they're all. Should we look at them all? Well,
Yeah.
okay. That's the exciting thing. There's one rendering. Anyone with, and then you can just, you just work. Oh, those are cool.
Wow, that's pretty.
Have we have we fallen in love with any yet? This one's kind of nice.
That one's kind of nice. I think it has a little too much texture for me. Like
Yeah,
maybe in the sky or something.
This one's yes or no?
I like the other one more, I think.
This one,
That one's kind of nice.
this was the first soft one. I'm putting that one in the membership. Maybe I'll put this too. But where are the softer? I wanted to show you the soft. Oh, here's one that rendered in beta. Oh, this was the test I wanted to show you. Oh,
We didn't see that one, did we?
I know.
Now I understand the ADD.
Yeah.
Because it does take a little while to render, and then when it does, oh.
Yeah, I know. What do you think about this one?
I like it, but I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, it's not.
I like the ones with like that little extra color in there because it makes it more unique.
Okay, remember this one that was a little like, I don't know, like
Monkey.
here's the test. Yeah, here's the test. So this one's light up scaled, and seeing how it's getting a little nicer.
Yep.
It's a little less detail. Like that one could probably go in the membership. I have a waterfall folder album. And then this one is the beta upscale, which is probably a little too soft for this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I almost like want to combine them.
Sometimes I do that in Photoshop. I take this one and then I layer this one over.
It. Yeah. Like I would like I like the softness for the water, but then the detail for the leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's something you have to like work through, but here was the remix. It gave us two more realistic images. The remix I think is more realistic, which we can render either one of those. Do you like either one?
see. I like the first one. I
Okay.
think,
What do
yeah,
they both look like?
yeah, they both look nice.
Yeah. So that was kind of the example I wanted to show you. So like we could do the light up scale or the beta on the mountains, but let's go and find like the one we really like. Did we see this one?
Mm,
No. What do you think of this one? I don't know.
like, I do love that pink accent. For
Mhm.
some reason, this one, it's like, it seems like it's in an odd spot.
Yeah,
All the way
yeah.
to the left.
Let's see what else. Okay, so here's another one. Not quite yet.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I like the rainbow ones. Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Don't know, it's not quite there. Composition's a little weird, isn't it? With the thing down here, the thing here, and the thing, like it's,
Yeah.
ooh,
Ooh, I like that one.
maybe we can soften this one up. That's
Yeah.
very interesting. That's like a gateway to a magical world.
I know. I was like, I want to go there, wherever that's going.
I know. What about this? Oh, this is interesting.
Oh,
This is
that is
like,
interesting.
oh yeah, that's in, let's do some variations of that one and see what. No, we can also, do you want to see that one's in any of the softer versions? Like more painterly?
Hmm. Let's look at the one before that again.
This one?
I'm wondering. I don't know.
This
I
one I did a light upscale and a beta upscale. Like this was
okay,
a
so you did
little
both.
less and this was way less detail. And then this one I made variations because I like the vibe. I don't think it's perfect yet. Because it's almost like I'd probably get rid of this in Photoshop so that the eye is totally going right in here,
That
right?
direction. Yeah.
With this light and that light, this is a bit distracting.
Yeah.
But it might go away in one of these. So let's do it. Because sometimes, ooh,
Whoa,
that looks like
that's
a rainbow
interesting.
jet ski.
Woohoo!
Oh, there's like
What-
almost a little person maybe.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's a little person floating.
Or maybe, wouldn't it be cool if you could make it just move it down a little in Photoshop and then it's like standing on the tippy top.
Yeah.
So this
I
would be
like
cool. Let's do
I
some
like that one.
variations and a light. Here's the thing. Oh shit, I don't know what I just did. Okay. Oh, here's that remix one.
Mm,
Not the remix, I forget what it was called, but that more realistic one.
yeah.
Sounds pretty cool.
I do like it. Like it just looks like a painting. It's wild to me.
I know. I know. It's really I can see how some of the physical artists are like, what the fuck? This is not.
Right.
But for the digital artist, it like opens up a whole brand new world. Like,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of people I'm seeing that never could create visual art in any way, but they were highly creative in their own minds. And this is giving them an outlet to express. And that's been really cool to like watch people talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
My goodness.
I know. Okay,
Yay.
I love this.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
It's like a really cool beam happening.
Yeah. Yeah. What other ones do you want to see?
I oh goodness. I like 4 2.
Okay.
I think because the rainbow is a little bit more defined, which I like.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to see one. Okay, this is the one we liked with light up scale. So it's a little less. So let's see where it went. This one.
Yeah.
See how it takes away a lot of the definition?
Yeah. I like, so in the other one, like that middle part goes, yeah, it goes further, which I like.
Yeah,
That light in there.
yeah. But this is real nice here.
Yeah, I like the softness there.
Yeah, so this is where the Photoshop comes in, and a lot of artists are using Midjourney like as a concept generator, or like a starting point, but then as digital artists taking it for one step further. So this is the same one in the beta upscale, so it's even more manually, which is so fun.
I love it.
I know.
I love that.
It's
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
I'm into that one. Yeah.
Well, we can yeah. All right, well, we can't go. How long do we have? Like, this is let's not go too far.
Yeah. We'll be here for life.
This was how it was the first month. And I mean, I'm sure we'll lose you for the next month. You're gonna go buy Midjourney right now, right? Like, and start playing. I think this is one of the softer ones we did. I would
yes.
get rid of that, I think. It doesn't.
Yeah. Because it seems like it's not necessary and a bit distracting. Ooh, more rainbow happening.
I know. This one for sure, right?
Yeah, like, yep. I love that. Ooh, yeah.
It just keeps. All right, let's try
better,
to
better.
Yeah. Okay, this was a light up scale of that. Oh, see, the person disappeared.
Oh,
Less detail. That's quite interesting.
yeah. I do like the softness of these.
I mean, you could go pretty crazy. Like, you could put this all in and then stay at the end, comma, in the style of, watercolor, or in the style of Rembrandt, or in the style of, like, you could really just go crazy house.
Whoa.
Quite nice.
Some wonky things happening in the sky.
Yeah, let's do a light up scale. Sometimes that was this one. Ooh.
Yeah.
That one might be, let's do a light up scale. I quite like that one.
Yeah.
That was this one. Ooh.
Oh.
This is my homework. I get quite exhausted by the end of it.
Yeah. You're like, oh my gosh, so much. So
I
much
know,
energy.
to learn my own nervous system regulation with I quite like this one too.
I like the colors.
Yeah, and I like the reflective, like there's a lot of reflective action,
Yep.
This one is not, there it goes. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Can I live there?
Yes.
Well,
when I started Midjourney, like the first few weeks, I literally I take walks all the time in my neighborhood. Like the whole world looked different to me. I mean, the whole world looked very flat because I had been spending like so many hours in Midjourney.
yeah.
Look at that fence and be like, that's the most boring fence I've ever seen. Like it could look so much better in Midjourney. And the sky doesn't even come, like I was like lost in this artificial world. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I had dreams in those little 4 proofs, I had dreams of those like coming through.
Oh my gosh, stop. I love that you can create your own worlds though. Like
Yes.
that looks like it could be another planet. And
Yeah.
that's so amazing to me, especially as like a sci-fi nerd. Like this is just how I picture other worlds to look like. And
Yeah.
it could be really interesting. Like, I don't know why I thought of, because one of my favorite books is Dune, and
Okay.
they talk about like all the different planets and everything. And this could be like an amazing like inspiration, or even just illustrating
Yeah.
those worlds that our authors try to describe and like bring it to life essentially.
Yeah, I know this one woman, she's very active and prominent in the AI community. She created a graphic novel with AI
Yes.
based
Yeah.
on her storyline that she'd had for many years. And she went and got it copyrighted. She's the first person who's copyrighted AI generated art at
Wow.
the copyright offices in New York City. Yeah. She's
That's
gotten a
incredible.
lot of publicity and a lot of, ups and downs about it. But a lot of people are using it for character development, a lot of writers who write stories.
Right. Yeah.
Definitely illustration of other worlds with the graphic novels. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm digging the rainbows.
I know. Let's make it a little more painterly, the soft one.
Yeah.
This one might be really cool like that. Oh, here's one of the soft.
Oh my goodness.
Aw.
It's like that pink is getting more
Mm,
vibrant. I love
mm.
it.
And very misty, like the mists of Avalon, the mists of Rainbow Land.
Yes.
Got to, and there's ways with this prompt called same seed, I think, that if you put same seed and some number, I don't know, I never, it takes me a while to learn the things. You can then go in and type another prompt like, person eating ice cream, and it'll have the same colors and the same vibe. So this is how she created her graphic novel. Like every
Oh,
image was like a different scene, but the same seed prompt somehow keeps it in the same visual narrative, I
okay,
think.
that makes sense. Yeah.
So that's something you could explore, especially if you want to do some, worlds and stories and illustrations, which I haven't gotten into yet. I mean, I can only learn so much at once.
Whoa.
Yeah.
My eyes.
I,
They're like having a feast right now.
I know.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, are we done? It's done. Are we done? Thank God. I'm exhausted. I'm like delighted and exhausted.
Yes.
Let's see if
So
there's anything else. I think we've seen most of the things and we've gone down quite a few rabbit holes. I mean, I could keep going, but I'm not because this is the second demo today. So maybe I need to only do one a day. I think we've gotten we've gotten most of the things.
awesome. Well,
So
thank you so much. This is so cool. And I'm always down to learn things, especially around art and creativity. And this is just so inspiring to me. And yeah, it's so exciting. And so I guess I just had like a question that just popped in my mind as we were doing that. So if somebody who's a member and they see, what you have in there, which is a huge variety, but if they maybe see something that they like and want it in a different color, or they want, they just like imagine something themselves, like how can do you do like custom things like that, for example, or what?
yes.
Yeah.
So the inside the membership, there's add-ons that you can purchase, and that's where all the custom work is. So I have two associate artists. Christy specializes in the tarot and like some of like if you want to make like a custom business card. She's wonderful. Her work's also very magical. I had one member hire me to do a custom logo, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else have I done? Logo, the tarot's new because we've had requests. So we have our first person contracted, so we don't have the work yet. I mean, that's about to start. My brain's going blank, but you can also so the membership is for online use only, at the lower affordable price point, so everyone can use it anywhere online. You cannot make NFTs. Midjourney actually limits if you sell more than I think 20,000 at a month or something in NFTs, you have to then give them a percentage.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't want to track it, like I'm not gonna deal with that. I mean, so, but I think once you alter it, then the rules of licensing and copyright are new and loose and growing and changing. So I'm transparent in the membership. Like Midjourney has usage rights. So any art that I make, like that we just made today, if we don't go in and make any Photoshop changes, they could use these images for stuff. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they do, but it's in their laws.
Okay.
But once we make our Photoshop changes, they can't use our images that we've changed.
Right.
Those
Yeah.
are ours. So my custom clients, we are doing Photoshop work, so it's becoming more their own. But I do have a private membership, so people can't see my prompts or my works. Like I've bypassed the open source part by paying for the private membership. Anyways, so what I was going to say is you can pay there's a next tier or an add-on if you want to make merchandise with the art, or, resale, use it for journals or yoga mats or
Yeah.
mugs or those things. And I'm working out some offerings with that in the membership. So everything, like, it's only a month old and it's growing really fast and we're getting lots of requests. So I'm just having to like create the offer as people are asking for the things. So, please be patient. I'm doing my best.
And you're doing amazing. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. It's
Yeah.
been interesting. I've been working on the business side so much the past couple of weeks. I haven't really had a chance to make the art. So
Mm,
I need to create balance and get
yes.
back to making the art. But yeah, so I hope that answers your questions. Yeah, you can definitely do custom stuff. And also we do have prompt parties where we get on a group Zoom call like this. And so if there are things you want to make, come to the prompt party. It's, no expectations because it's a group of us, but we make art together. And there's also a form when you join the membership that you can tell me about your business. So I can always, go into that. Some members send me a message in the DMs and say, hey, I'm working on this idea this month. Can you make some art for that? And, if
Yeah.
I have time and if it's an alignment, when I sit down to make art for the membership, I'll work on that.
Awesome.
So while it's small, like I can still do that. When we have
Right.
hundreds and thousands of members,
Yeah. It's going to be a little different.
yeah, my custom session. I can't handle it too much. Doing the best I can. But yeah, while it's small, it's easier to do that. So I'm enjoying that part.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This is just such an incredible offering, and I'm so excited to share that with my community. And yeah, I will put the link in like right below this video for all of you who are interested in joining the membership. And yeah, I think that's all I have. Is there anything else you want to add to that?
No, thank you. This was super fun. I appreciate playing with you. I think this is our first time making art together. So
Yeah.
thank
I
you.
love it. You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, see you.
Should we end it?